nowadays we see, both in government levels and church levels, not many men left. We see puppets, cowards. That's why we are lost. Everybody is trying to paint a beautiful picture for themselves. Who are you trying to please? Satan or God? Jesus, who is God. Who are you trying to please? Anyway, I'm against killing, especially innocent kids and innocent people. I'm against that totally. But I'm talking about being a man. He brings fire, military power, my beloveds, including nuclear warheads. The Wright brothers invented the first plane in 1903. My goodness, the first plane, if you see it like it's in black and white, very old video. You see it, you'll be laughing. You'll say, oh, what kind of a plane is this? Made out of paper, out of timber, very simple, very humble, very primitive. In 1910, they improved it more. Since 1910 to 1914, World War I began. You see, the Wright brothers started creating these planes. The initial idea was, we want to feel how the bird feels. Like when the bird flies, how does the bird feel? Like seeing everything from above. So we want to feel like as if we are a bird. So the intention was very innocent. In 1903, improved it to 1910. 4 years later, World War I began in 1914. They used that innocent plane for dropping bombs and killing people. You see, the innocence of the human race, far away from God, it is driven and controlled by dragon, the Satan himself. So when Satan controls you, your innocence will turn into evilness. Evilness. So in 1914 they used a plane and started throwing bombs. Nowadays, oh my. America doesn't tell you everything what they have in their military power. So as Russia, so as China, so as India, so as Germany, so as Japan, so as so many countries. They don't tell you everything. But only God knows what kind of a military power they have. They can wipe this globe maybe 1,000 times over with what they have. So it begins with innocence and it ends up with evilness. Again, powers of the false prophet. The second one, he gives breath to the image of the beast. The first one, technology, social media, and worshippers of this image are the ones whose names are not written in the book of life. Revelation 17:8. So those who are going to worship this image, their names are not written in the book of life, meaning they are the people of the world. Those who have denied Jesus Christ, those who have never accepted Jesus Christ, those who have denied the existence of God, they will worship the image of the first beast, which the second beast made through them. The image is technology, social media. TV replaced radio as the dominant broadcast and home entertainment medium by the 1950s. There is a word, pneuma. Pneuma is a Greek word for breath in religious context, for spirit or soul. So what did this second beast do? He caused all people to make an image of the first beast, and then he breathed into this image. The false prophet is doing this. He breathed. This breath, it's called pneuma. Pneuma is a human spirit, not an animal kind of a spirit. No, it's a human. Because the word zo also derives from Greek word zoon, which means animal, beast, form or image. That's where we get zoo from. Zoology, animation. It's not a zoo, it's a pneuma. Pneuma is a spirit of a human being, not an animation. So it's not animated, it's an actual human being. So the false prophet he forces people to make an image of the first beast, and he breathes into that image becomes alive. What is that image that he breathed into and made it alive? And it's spirit, a human spirit. Technology, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Wikwok, Knock Knock, Gone with the Wind. Let me ask you and everyone, has the false prophet succeeded in making people of the world to worship the image which he made us do of the first beast and worship that image? Has he succeeded or not? He has. My goodness, don't we worship that little iPhone, iPad, iPod, and iPad? One day I was at the Sydney airport going to Melbourne. Hello to my beloved people of Melbourne. I hope I can go there soon. I was sitting at the gate about to board the plane. A thought came into my head. I said, let me look around and see how many people their eyes are in that little box and how many are talking facing each other. None. Everyone. Even those who are walking. Oh, sorry, I just hit you. Oh, sorry, I just bumped into you. No one was looking up. Everyone was looking down. We are worshiping, right? And then he breathed into this image and made it alive. You know, in the 1950s, TV in America had 2 Christian channels, black and white. 2 Christian channels. So the presenter, especially a female, would come out dressed up like Bishop Murray. The woman dressed up like Bishop Murray. The woman today comes out on that little screen dressed up as nothing. There is no dress. Pornography is the image of the first beast. He made the people of the earth worship the image. And not only pornography, the gossiping and the chatting that goes on these social media platforms. Oh my. Judging one another. The Lord Jesus said, do not judge lest you be judged. Do not judge. People now are judging one another easier than drinking a glass of water. Easier. Do you see what the false prophet has done since 1945? See, technology advanced and exploded ever since. Now, who gave him that authority? The first beast. Who is the first beast? The 7 heads. Who are the 7 heads? Empires. What are empires? Governmental system. Who is behind all of them? The red dragon in Revelation 12. Who is the red dragon? Satan. Satan. Technology of today, the force behind it is Satan. That's why it has destroyed the human race, destroyed families, destroyed marriages, destroyed human quality. Satan. Satan. Satan, my beloved. He breathed into the image, became alive. You see, people that appear on a screen, they are like spirits, aren't they? Don't they? They look like spirit, but they are human. See, the breath is pneuma, is a human spirit. And he made, what did the false prophet do? He forced people to make that image. We made it and we turned back and worshipped it. People made this technology and now they're worshiping that technology. Why? Because Satan is behind it all. It's an addiction. Can you live without your mobile? No, you'll go crazy. Where's my phone? You won't even say that to your wife when you miss your wife. You'll never say, where's my wife? But where's my phone? You will drive back an hour back home just to get your phone. You will never go back home to get your wife. You will never do that. I left her home. Thank God I left her home. But to your phone you'll say, oh my God, I left the phone at home. Oh my God, what have I done? She's going to go through it. You know the Shiites, Muslim, I love him. You know what they say? Latmiya. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. The phone has become more precious than your own wife. Amazing. Look what Satan is doing. Destroying marriages. Incredible. Hada Satan. Now let's go forth. Powers of the false prophet. The third one is receive a mark 666 on their right hand and on their foreheads. Banking system. It's going to be a cashless society very soon, and that little chip will be put in your hand and in your forehead. Now they will tell you, there are millions of people who have this chip already, by the way. Millions. Actually billions maybe now. Yeah. You know what they'll say to you? And I don't have the time. There's the 5G coming. This chip, they'll say to you, look what humanity has done and achieved. Look at the technology that we have. We have all your information on this little tiny chip, a size of a rice, maybe seed. Now it's much more smaller than that, because technology is advancing. But this little chip will have all your information. And they'll say, look, we're doing you a favor. You go to Woolies, you don't need to get your hand into your wallet and get your card out and swipe it. Just swipe your hand and just go with your head like this. Hey, what's up, bro? And whatever you need. By the way, have you noticed an app on your iPhone, if you have an iPhone, called the Health app? At the moment, limited things can be used on that app. Do you know why they have it? Because later on, when they fill you with all these chips, that app will be activated. That app will give you a warning that your heart is not functioning well. Go and see a doctor. You have high blood pressure, you have cholesterol, you have a kidney failure. It will pre-warn you. And eventually, they'll press a button and they can kill you wherever you are. Send a signal, blow your brain out. That's it, gone. Am I scaring you? The vaccine was